Storm DJs Podcast.
Welcome one and all to the latest Storm DJs interview podcasts, where we interview the best DJs and musicians to find out all about their lives, their loves, and their stories. The latest round of interviews have been filmed at Higher Space HQ, otherwise known as the Biscuit Factory, not the forest behind me. This week we meet the sick DJ CeeSix to find out a bit more about him. So Colin CeeSix, welcome. Thank you for coming down. Thank you for joining us in our series of podcasts for Storm.
No problem.
It's an honour to have you here. What can we say?
Thanks.
So basically, as you know, we're just going to run through a few questions so that people know a bit more about you and find out sort of the ins and outs of the workings and the life of CeeSix.
No problem.
So first of all, tell us about the stage name CeeSix and where it came from.
You know, I used to have a private number plate on my car, which is C6, and then a series of letters.
Okay.
So people used to see my car come in and be like, "Oh, look, C6, C6." So that's it. There's nothing. I don't even have the plate no more. So it's just, but it's just stuck.
Why did you get rid of it? Surely.
No, it's on retention, but I don't have a car nice enough to, you know.
Okay, I see.
So that's what it is. When the Bentley comes, the plate will come back.
Did you have any artist names before that?
No, no. I never really had any name before that. I used to just DJ, but I wasn't DJing anywhere, so I didn't have to have a DJ name. You know. So C, for Colin to C, DJ C or whatever. But as soon as I started to become like a DJ, CeeSix was already born.
Yeah.
So
fair enough. Fair enough. How would you describe your performance genre or style?
Oh. The genre that I play, or the style that I play?
Everything. I say. Just say what your ideal is and what you play.
I think I perfected my craft now, so I think I'm pretty dope, to be honest. I play a multi genre. Yeah. Hip hop, R&B, urban influence, reggae, dancehall, house, garage. I just kind of mash it all together. Yeah. And just keep it going. I collect so much music. I try to play everything. Yeah. You know, so but yeah, I've taken everything. I study it. I listen to everything. Some people just get music and then play it, but I take it in, listen to it when I'm walking down the street. I've got it in my iPod just to get used to the songs. So yeah.
Excellent.
Pretty multi-genre.
Bit of everything. Yeah. Then. Would you describe yourself as being an open format DJ?
Yeah, 100%. Okay. 100%.
Excellent. And what's your current favourite performance equipment setup? I mean, what's...
You know, I'm pretty basic, you know. I'm not really... I like to do tricks, but I like to do them manually. So, like, I just standard CDJ 2000s and my Serato, and I'm good to go, and I'll play about with it myself. Some of these new controllers, they're really good, but they do too much work for you. Yeah. I like to do it myself. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, just a standard CDJ set.
Excellent. Then you've been working with Serato since...
Yeah, I think I got my Serato in like 2010 or something. Okay. So it's been long enough. Yeah, it's long enough. Yeah.
Excellent. Have you ever tried any other ones like Traktor?
I tried Traktor, but I don't think Traktor's good for like hip hop, R&B. I think it's made for house. You got some really good loops. So house, EDM, all of that. I've seen those DJs excel on Traktor, but I don't think it's quick enough to fly through hip hop and reggae and all that.
True. So tell us a story about how you got into the DJing sort of area and that sort of stuff.
Well, my dad was, you see, like with reggae, they got sound systems. So he used to be a part of a sound system called Taurus. So from growing up, I've only known sound system, and like we used to play out in these dances, carnivals. He used to have artists come to my house, you know. So when I was growing up, there would be people just in my house, and like be like, "Oh, who's this? Oh, this is John Holt." Oh, wow. But so I just grown up around it. So, but that was reggae based. So my dad was in a reggae sound. So just that was it. I kind of just, it was all I knew, and then I just fell into it basically.
Yeah. Okay. And as you fell into it, can you describe your first ever gig?
Oh, that was my first ever gig. I was forced to do it. Like I was playing in my house, and then my dad was like, you know, you're quite good, so I'm going to take you out. So he took me out and he just let me loose in what I think it was a christening. And he gave me a set and he was like, go on, do your thing. I was nervous, man. That's probably I've never been as nervous.
No, and what sort of style?
I think I just played reggae. I just did what he did.
Okay, yeah.
But hey, I was nervous, man. I don't even know if I did good. They said it was alright, but I don't know.
Okay, you didn't get any feedback then?
Whoa, I didn't get booked again.
What's the furthest you've travelled or flown to get to a DJ gig?
Oh, well, I've just come back from Ghana.
Okay.
I was in Ghana DJing, and 2 weeks before that I was in Jamaica. I don't know which is, I think Jamaica's further. I'm going Mexico next month. So probably about the Caribbean, that's probably the furthest I've been, yeah.
Far enough.
Yeah, far enough.
Yeah. So going back sort of into the past again, what was your first ever music purchase and what format was it? Oh,
I got records. I used to, started to buy 7-inch records. I used to use my dad's, but he didn't want nobody scratching it. Like, he couldn't mess up his needles. Yeah. So we had to buy our own, me and my brother. So started buying reggae and dancehall, 7 inches. Bought a couple hip-hop tracks. You know, I remember buying Vanilla Ice, Ice Baby. I don't know when that was. That must be in like 94 or something. It could even been before that. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. I bought it with my pocket money. Yeah, so I had records before I had a record player. And then we bought a hi-fi system with 2 tapes, a radio, and then a record player on top. I don't know if you remember them.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, we used to have that and just play records. And then instead of, obviously we've only got one record, so we'll take it off and then we'll talk in between and put it back on.
And did you record any of the mixes onto the cassettes?
Yeah, we used to record them. We used to have a little mic, me and my brother, and we used to just pretend that we was just pretend we was in clubs. And we used to record it, So.
Excellent. So in terms of today in the media and stuff, there's all hype about how vinyl is sort of on the comeback and so forth. What's your feeling about that? Do you think
it would never come back? No. It was a great time, but you know, if you just walk into a club with your laptop, you ain't trying to walk in again with no record box. So I think nostalgic wise, it'll come back. The sound is different, you know, it's got a nice crisp sound to it, but I think you will get a few vinyl parties, but I don't think on the whole it will come back. You know, I welcome it though. I do like it, but I ain't trying to walk with a record collection no more. I don't think I'm cut. My back ain't cut out for that no more.
We've heard from various other guys on the roster about how they do sort of other interrelated sort of, I wouldn't say careers, but sort of stuff they do on the side as well as their DJing. Is there anything you do, or is it?
Well, no, not at the moment. I used to have a job and DJ on the side, and then started to get more busy DJing. So then I became a full-time DJ. Yeah. And that is it. I figured if I put everything into it, I'll get more out of it.
Definitely. So we're going to go through the sort of slightly more wacky questions now. I'm sure you've had a look at them to sort of let yourself know what's going on. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how weird are you?
So 1
being the weirdest.
I think 0. Or 1. I think I'm just normal. I think everyone else is weird. I'm the normal one.
Yeah. Well, that's a good way to think about it.
Yeah, I'm the normal one.
Can you talk us through your morning routine if you have one?
It depends. Morning, like Monday to Friday, I get up, take the kids to school. So I'm up early, and so get the kids ready, take them to school, just do that kind of stuff. On the weekends, just wake up when I wake up, go toilet, and go back to sleep. You know, so there's no real routine. You know.
Very good. What would you do in the event of a zombie apocalypse?
You know, I read that question and I was like, I'm going to tell you all these dramatic things. You know, I would fight or I would pretend to be I think my heart would pack up. I think I would die before they even come to me. When I realize what's happening, that's it. I think I'm going to be finished. Yeah, I don't want to see no zombies. So
you would just let them eat you?
Well, I don't think I'd want to. Obviously, I'd try to protect the family and stuff. But I think, hey, I'm a bit of a chicken when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah.
Excellent. Can you tell us something that you're really not very good at?
Oh. I'm not that good at football.
No.
Like, never been good at football. Never. And like, I'd be, you know, if somebody wanted the ball over here and I'd kick it and it'd go over there. So I've never been good at football. You know, I can talk football. You know, like I can be a sideline champion, but not on the pitch. Yeah,
excellent. So tell me something that's true, or you think is true, that nobody else agrees with you on.
You see, I read this, and again, it could be very controversial. So,
it's alright, we can cut it out.
I'm just going to keep it clean. To be honest, I'm right in everything. I'm always right. You know, I'm always right. So, you know, I'm never wrong. And even if I am wrong, I'm usually rightish. There's some truth in there somewhere, you know.
Have you got an example?
No,
you get a lot of backlash there. Or
no, without being controversial, I don't think I've got anything.
Okay.
So I just want to keep it clean.
Okay. Can you describe your ideal sandwich?
You know, I make sandwiches out of everything. So if I'm just eating, I would always just pile things up and. So an ideal sandwich, let me think.
Would it have like about 100 ingredients?
It's got to have loads of ingredients. I like you see, like burgers, I like them to be messy with loads of stuff, just big. So I think an ideal sandwich, it has to have chicken. It's got to have chicken. It's got to have cheese. I think it has to be a 4-layer sandwich. So we'll have a chicken with lettuce and mayonnaise, and then like a cheese. Like a melted cheese section with like some Southwest sauce, and then the next section could be maybe some I don't know, some salad just to even it out a bit, you know, to make it nice, to make it healthy. And then the top layer would have to have I think I have to have more chicken, maybe some jerk chicken. Yeah.
It's getting pretty tall.
Yeah, that would be
what sort of bread?
Oh, it has to be brown bread. I like brown bread.
Okay. It's a complex sandwich right there.
It's a lot, yeah.
Okay, great. And the final question for you today is, what song or track would you choose to end the world with at the end of the world party?
I thought about that. And I thought to myself, I don't want to be playing at the end of the world party. How much could you pay me? Like if I was playing the last check, I couldn't do nothing with the money. So what, you know, I might not want to be there. I might turn that booking down. But if I did go, I think the last track would have to be like maybe a Michael Jackson track. Mm-hmm. I think he's the man. So maybe a Michael Jackson track, maybe Thriller or something like that. Because who knows what we're going into, you know?
Yeah, so, exactly. That's a good one. So. Perfect. Well, thanks for coming down, CeeSix. It's been great to have you here.
No problem.
And after this, everyone will be able to listen to your 30-minute mix that you've put together for us. And CeeSix can be found on our website. All the info there and all mixes there. So thank you very much.
Man. No problem. Thanks very much.
Catch up soon.
Cheers. Cheers.
Storm DJs Podcast.